Today, we're going to read a book about the butter battle. They're having a battle over butter? Why? When will there be peace in the butter battle? On the last day of summer, 10 hours before fall, in those days, of course, the wall wasn't so high, and I could look any Zook square in the eye. Is that a Zook? The one in the orange shirt? I could give him a twitch with my tuft, prickly snakeberry switch. Ouch! That looks bad. I sit down, but finally he said, with a very sad shake of his very old head, "No, the side of the wall. We are the Yooks. On the far side of this wall are the Zooks." It's hard time, the terrible, horrible thing that Zooks do. Every Zook house and every Zook town. Every Zook eats his bread with the butter side down. What's the big deal about that? Except the butter drips everywhere. I want to actually try that. But at Yooks side you don't when breakfast or supper. We spread our bread, Grandpa said, with the butter side up. That's right, honest way, Grandpa gritted his cheeks. But you can't trust the Zook who spreads bread underneath. What's the big deal about spreading your butter on different places? Every Zook must be watched. He has kinks in his soul. That's why, as youth, I made marching my goal, watching Zooks for the Zook Watcher Border Patrol. Yooks are not Zooks. Keep your butter side up. Stay the way. When our country was safe in a terrible day, a very Zook, by the name of Burnett, snuck up and slingshotted my snake very switch. With my broken off switch, my head hung in shame to the sheep. Yookaroo, in great sorrow I came. Why isn't he Zookaroo? Does he work for the Yooks? You traitor! But our leader just smiled and said, "You're not to blame. No Zooks will be sorry if they started this game. You'll dress you right up in a fancier suit if you fancy a slingshot too soon." Ordered the boys in the back room to build me some sort of a triple sling jigger. With my triple sling jigger, I sure felt much bigger. I marched through the wall with great vim and great vigor. Went up to the niche with my hand on the trigger. "I have no more nonsense," I said with a frown. From Zook's he bread with the butter side down. But quite sickly, he ran off quite quickly. I'm unhappy to say he came back the next day in a spiffy new suit with the big new machine. You may film as hard work with your triple sling jigger, but I also now, from my hand on the trigger, my wonderful weapon, the jigger will snatch and will fly, opening on my back just as quick as we catch him. We'll have more nonsense, we'll have more gup from the Yooks who eat bread with the butter side up. I failed, sir. I sobbed as I made my report to Chief Yookaroo in the headquarters fort. He just laughed. You have done nothing at all of the sort. Our slingshots are filled. That was old-fashioned, sir. Slingshots, dear boy, you're not modern enough. A newfangled kind of gun. My boys in the back room have already begun to think up a walloping whizzinger one. The bright boys are thinking right. They're on the right track. They'll think you went up quick and we'll send you right back. They fought up a great one. They certainly did. They fought up a gun called the Kickapookie Hid, which they loaded a powerful Poo-a-doo powder with ants, bees, and eggs' legs and dry fried clam powder. Poo? Ew, they're gonna throw poo? Why would you throw poo? And they're all singing like, and Kevin and Jen, a really smart dog named Janet, Other countries first gun tooting spaniel. Then Daniel the Kickapoo Spaniel and I marched back to the wall with our heads held up high. Everyone cheered and their cheers for the sky. Fight! Fight for butter side up! Do or die! Why are they fighting over one side to put butter on? Well, we didn't quite do and we didn't quite die. But we sure did get worse, it told Daniel and I. When it was there too, and he said the old pig. The boys in my back room invented this rig, the 8-nozzled elephant toward broom with it. It should science exposes sour cherry stone pits and put your donkey capoo kid on the fritz. But Daniel and I were scared out of our wits. Oh no, angry elephants! Why are they fighting over butter? Why? One more by which I was bested and beat until I get home from the wall in defeat. I tried in their sight and my spirits were low, as low as I thought they could ever go. Heard a boom bap and a diddle dee dill and a butter bag marched up over the hill. Archie Hugh sent them to meet me right, along with the right side obstacles. Some girls to greet me, they sang. I'll be back, faithful, believe in the butter. I'll be thankful, I'll be faithful, believe in the butter. Have faith for your brother, believe in the butter. I'll be faithful, believe in the brother. Believe in the brother. And they lifted my spirits right out. And they lifted my spirits right out of the gutter. Boys, we just voted and made you a general. Your pretty new uniform's ready. Get in it. The big war's coming. You're going to begin it. And what's more, this time you're certain to win it. My boys in the back room had finally found how. Did you see what they've putted up now? In their great machine. In their great new machine, you'll fly over that wall. And for those booted butter down Zooks, one and all. Those boys in the back room sure knew how to putter. They made me the thing called the utterly spotter. And I jumped forward with my heart all aflutter and steered towards the land of the upside down butter. This machine was so much frightfully new. I knew exactly just what it would do. But that sprinkled blue goo, I could sprinkle the zoots as I flew. I'm gone that upside down butter, don't you? I was racing a helmet when I heard the voice yell, if you sprinkle the zooks, you'll get sprinkled as well. When it tried to sputter, exactly like my blue goo was working just fine. And I'm here to say, if Yooks can use Zooks, you better forget it, 'cause Zooks can goose Yooks. I break that home as I may guess that. And I responded, disturbed in the breath. I seen as I stepped back on the land. So all the girls at the butter up then. John Maturette, Miss Yuki and Sue said that was a pretty south flight you flew, and Chief Yooker, you have been looking for you. Irish Jube's office, the place was a sight. Have no fear, the chief, everything, said the chief, everything is all right. My bright backroom boys have been brighter than bright. They've fought up a gadget that's newer than new. It's filled with mysterious moo like a moo, and can blow those zoos. Related is to Salamagoo. They've invented the bitsy big boy boomeroo. You run it to the wall like a nice little man. Zooks as fast as you can. I ordered all Yooks to stay safe on the ground by the bitsy boy boomeroo is around. Irish. to that wall with the bomb in my hand. I noticed every last Yook in the land was obeying our chief Yukuro's grim command. The whole baby marching with banners aflutter down the hall for their country. And right side up butter. What's the deal about not having butter? That's when Grandpapa found me. He said, "You down in that hole and you're up here instead. How's this all? This is all for the best summer. We make history right here and right now." I thought that war with the lupulous but creatures was right with the populous people. Here is the end of that terrible town of Zooks with a who'd rendered the butter side down. And it had a cup for the feet of the British cooked up the boys in his back room and made him one too. This was another big boy bomber room. "I'll blow you," he said. "Into 4 candy beans all by the side up to small smithereens." "Grandpa," I shouted, "be careful, aren't you?" "Who's going to drop it? Will you or will he?" "Be patient," said Grandpa. "We'll see. We'll see." "But who will drop it?" "I'll never know." "Oh, I need to know." Anyway, I hope you like this book.